A new era of confrontation. Kim Jong Un declares bold strategy against the United States. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, under Kim Jong Un, has embarked on an aggressive path in its relations with the U.S. This new strategy, unveiled at a recent Workers' Party meeting, marks a significant escalation in tensions. Kim Jong Un views the United States as its primary adversary and has denounced American foreign policy. The world watches as this latest chapter in U.S.-DPRK relations unfolds. Kim Jong Un's defiant stance, coupled with North Korea's growing nuclear capabilities, poses a direct challenge to the world order. The stakes are high, and the international community must navigate this situation with care. The potential for miscalculation and escalation is very real. The DPRK views its nuclear program as an existential deterrent against perceived American aggression. The world faces a stark choice: confrontation or dialogue and diplomacy. The international community must engage with North Korea meaningfully. Inside the Workers' Party meeting, unveiling the toughest anti-U.S. stance. The Workers' Party meeting in Pyongyang provided a rare glimpse into the North Korean regime. This gathering served as a platform for Kim Jong Un to unveil his bold new strategy. The world watched keenly as events unfolded. Central to Kim Jong Un's message was a scathing critique of the United States and its allies. He accused the U.S. of pursuing hostile policies aimed at undermining DPRK's sovereignty. Kim Jong Un's pronouncement sent shockwaves through the international community. His defiant tone signaled a departure from cautious optimism. The meeting concluded with a renewed pledge to strengthen North Korea's defense capabilities. Kim emphasized the importance of developing the nation's nuclear deterrent. This commitment raised serious concerns about a potential arms race in the region. The Trump factor. Is Kim Jong Un playing politics with the upcoming U.S. election? The timing of Kim Jong Un's announcement, just weeks before the inauguration of a new American president, has fueled speculation about its political motivations. Some analysts believe that the North Korean leader is attempting to influence the U.S. election or test the resolve of the incoming administration. The shadow of past failed negotiations looms large. The breakdown of the Hanoi summit in 2019 left both sides disillusioned. This experience likely informs Kim Jong Un's current approach. The potential return of Donald Trump adds another layer of complexity. Trump's unconventional approach to foreign policy yielded mixed results. Whether a second Trump presidency would see a return to negotiations remains to be seen. Understanding the domestic political considerations and historical context is crucial for formulating an effective response. The Bear and the Hermit Kingdom. North Korea's growing alliance with Russia. Adding to the complexity is North Korea's deepening relationship with Russia. This alliance, forged by shared geopolitical interests and mutual distrust of the West, could reshape the regional security landscape. Reports of North Korea supplying Russia with weapons for the Ukraine conflict have raised alarm bells. This cooperation, if confirmed, would represent a significant escalation of North Korea's involvement in international affairs. The growing partnership extends beyond military cooperation. The two nations oppose what they perceive as American hegemony. This shared worldview has translated into increased diplomatic and economic cooperation. The implications are far-reaching, potentially emboldening North Korea. This could make it more difficult to bring North Korea back to the negotiating table on denuclearization. New faces, new strategies. Deciphering the leadership shuffle in Pyongyang. Recent changes within North Korea's top echelons of power add another layer of intrigue. The replacement of key figures suggests a potential shift in the regime's internal dynamics. These changes could reflect Kim Jong Un's desire to consolidate power. Alternatively, they could signal a change in strategic direction. The lack of transparency makes it difficult to draw definitive conclusions. However, they remind us that the DPRK remains a highly centralized and opaque regime. Understanding the motivations of those in power is crucial for interpreting North Korea's actions. The international community will watch closely for signs of policy shifts. These developments could offer insights into the regime's future direction. A world on edge. Assessing the global implications of North Korea's moves. Recent developments in North Korea have sent ripples of anxiety throughout the international community. A nuclear-armed North Korea, increasingly isolated and aligned with Russia, presents a grave threat to global stability. The specter of nuclear proliferation looms large. If North Korea continues its current path, it could trigger a regional arms race. Other countries might feel compelled to develop their own nuclear deterrents. The economic fallout from escalating tensions is another significant concern. Sanctions have had a devastating impact on North Korea's civilian population. Further isolation could exacerbate the humanitarian crisis. Finding a peaceful resolution requires a coordinated effort involving the U.S., China, and Russia. Conclusion: a brewing storm, the uncertain future of U.S.-North Korea relations. As 2024 draws to a close, the Korean peninsula stands as a flashpoint of global concern. Kim Jong Un's bold new strategy has cast a long shadow over prospects for peace and stability. The coming year will be critical in determining the trajectory of this crisis. Decisions made by leaders in Washington, Pyongyang, and other key capitals will have far-reaching consequences. The path ahead is fraught with uncertainty, but dialogue remains the only viable option. The alternative, a descent into conflict, is too horrific to contemplate. The stakes are too high for anything less than a concerted effort to find a peaceful resolution. The world watches and waits, hoping for a breakthrough. The future of the Korean peninsula, and indeed the world, hangs in the balance.